Hi friends, welcome to the channel Unshackling Sudoku and Puzzles. Ashish here, and today I'll be covering a hybrid puzzle on our channel. So this puzzle is constructed by Tom Coward, and this is the second puzzle that we are covering on the channel by Tom. So the earlier puzzle was Acker Litz hybrid puzzle, and this is a Acker Star Battle hybrid puzzle. Now this puzzle has been reviewed as a really very high rating and one of the best puzzles in this hybrid type. So I thought of covering a video on this one. So before going to the puzzle, I would really request you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. It will really motivate us to cover more videos on the daily basis. And if at all you have a request on any puzzle genre or a Sudoku variant, do let us know in the comment below and we'll surely make a video on it. And now coming on to the puzzle, just a few days ago, just 2 days ago, we have covered a Litz Acker hybrid puzzle by Tom, and it was really an excellent puzzle. So both of these puzzles were suggested by Tom himself for a video. So I thought of making a video on the second puzzle now, and let us see how the puzzle goes. It is really a tough puzzle. It is said to be a 4-star puzzle, and it is reviewed as a very high rating. It is given very high rating. So let us see if we can crack this puzzle. Now coming on to the rules of this puzzle. So according to the Acker rules, as we have already seen on our channel, you need to shade some white cells black in such a way that the number in the region indicate number of shaded cells in that particular region, and you cannot have continuous 4 shaded or unshaded cells consecutively in any row or column. That is what the Acker rule says. And coming on to the star battle rules, each region, each row and column needs to have 2 stars. According to this puzzle, it needs to have 2 stars, and no 2 stars can touch each other at the corners also. So the stars cannot touch each other at adjacent and even at the corners, and each row and column and regions will have to have 2 stars. And now seeing the hybrid rules, you need to place stars in the unshaded cells of the Acker puzzle. So in the Acker puzzle, we'll shade some cells according to the numbers given in the region. So if there are no numbers in the region, there is no restriction how many of the cells can be shaded. But if there are numbers in the region, those many number of cells in that region will have to be shaded. So combining the Acker and the star battle rule, the unshaded cells need to have stars. So shaded cells cannot have the stars. And with that, we'll start solving this puzzle. So I have covered a video on Acker puzzle by Eric Fox. So Acker is a puzzle genre that is invented by Eric Fox, and it's really a beautiful genre, I would say. So we have covered a video on that in our channel earlier on how to solve Acker puzzles and what are the tips and tricks that are required to solve an Acker puzzle. So you can check out that video too. I'll add the link in the description below for that video link, as well as the video, the other puzzle by Tom, and the online interface of the puzzles that we are solving today. So I would really suggest you to check out that Acker puzzle that we have already covered on the channel. And now with that, we will start solving this puzzle. So as you can see here, usually the numbers with the highest or the lowest in the region helps us to start the puzzle. So as you can see, the 1 here, you cannot have 1 shaded cell in any of these 3 cells, because then all these 4 cells will have to be unshaded. So you cannot have 4 continuous unshaded cells. So all these 3 cells would have to be unshaded, and one of the shaded cells will have to be in one of these 4 cells, right? So let us see that. So this would have to be, these 2 would have to be shaded now. Okay. And anything else? So the 13, let us see the 13 here. How many cells do we have in this 13 region? So we have 8 plus 6, 14, 15, 16. So we have 16 cells in that region, out of which 3 cells would be unshaded and 13 cells would be shaded. So I can say that these 4 cells, out of these 4 cells, 1 cell would have to be shaded, unshaded. Out of these 4 cells, 1 cell would have to be unshaded, and out of these 6 cells, 1 cell would have to be unshaded. So you already have 3 unshaded cells out of these 16. So all the other cells would have to be shaded. So we can shade these 2 cells. And so if we unshade this cell, all these 5 cells would have to be shaded. Not possible. So both of these cells will be shaded, and both of these cells would be shaded. One of the shaded cells would have to be in one of these 2 cells, right? So make sure that you don't have 4 continuous shaded cells. And with that we get this cell and this cell as unshaded. And out of these 4 cells, now we knew that one cell would have to be unshaded, so these 3 cells would have to be shaded. Excellent. That's an excellent logic here. And okay, so okay, there's an excellent logic with the 4 region as well. Superb. As you can see, the 4 region, there are exactly 6 cells in the 4 region, and out of which 4 cells would have to be shaded. So the 2 cells which are unshaded will have to have stars, right? Because shaded cells cannot have stars. So which means that this cell, sorry, I'll just okay, so this cell would have to be star. All the other cells cannot be star because adjacent and corner cells cannot be star, and shaded cells cannot be star. And which means that the 4 cell region, now the 6 cell region with the 4 would have to have another star in this place, right? So you already have 2 stars in this row. Okay, and I would say that one star will have to be in one of these 2 cells, one star will have to be in one of these 2 cells, right? And which means that according to the star battle technique, if there is a possibility of star in 2 cells, then the adjacent cells wouldn't have a star, so these 2 cells cannot be star. And we know that one of the unshaded cell would have to be in one of these 2 cells, right? Okay, so one of the very good logic here is that this cell cannot be shaded, I mean to say unshaded, because then all these 4 cells would have, these 3 cells would be shaded, and you'll have 4 shaded cells, which means that this cell would have to be shaded, and one of these shaded cells will have to be in one of these 3 cells. So you have exactly 3 cells unshaded in a 13 region, one of which unshaded cell cannot be a star, which means both of the unshaded cells in this row will have to be star. So this would have to be a star now, and one of these stars will have to be here, so all the other cells cannot be the star now. Superb. That's a really good logic here. And now as you can see here, there is one more logic here, is that this row will have 1 star here and 1 star here. One of these 2 cells would have to have a star, and one of these 2 cells would have to have a star. Okay, I'll just mark that star cells would have to be unshaded. Okay, so these 2 cells and these 2 cells cannot be a star now. Okay, let us see if we get something from the 2 region here. Okay, there's nothing much here with the 2 region, I think. Okay, let's see if we get anything else. Okay, so if you see the bottom 5 rows, right, there are exactly 5 regions inside the bottom 5 rows. So you'll have 2 stars here, 2 stars in the 4 region, in this region, 2 stars in the 13 region, 2 stars in the 1 region, then the other 2 stars would have to be in this 4 region, right? There is no other extra region out of these 5 rows that are coming from outside, right? There were 2 cells extra, but those are already marked as cells that cannot have a star, which means that the other 2 stars will have to be in one of these 3 cells. So this cell cannot be a star, and this cell would have to be a star now. Superb. Okay, and now these okay, I didn't mark that here. These cells would have to be a shaded cell. This would have to be unshaded because 5 continuous shaded cell is not possible. Okay, so this cell would have to be unshaded, because if this is a shaded cell, no, it is possible, this would have to be a non-star cell, this again would have to be a non-star cell, and anything else. Okay, these cells are non-star cells, right? Nice. So because you have already 2 stars in that this thing, so this would have to be a non-star cell, these 2 cells would have to be a non-star cell again, this is a non-star cell because one of these stars will have to be in these two cells. So you are getting something here, these two cells and these two cells would have to be one star. Okay. So sorry, I just forgot to mark this. This cell cannot be a star then. One of these two cells would have to be a star. So you have a star here. And is that helping us? So this is a unshaded cell now. So I think so something we are getting here something is that this cell cannot be a star now. Because if this cell is a star, this cell again would have to be a star in this region, and then you have 3 stars in that row. So this is not a star. Okay. Okay. I'm not getting here anything much again. So as you can see here, rows 4 and 5, I get something here from the 4 and 5 is that one star would have to be in one of these 3 cells, one star would have to be here, one star would have to be in one of these 3 cells, and one star would have to be in one of these 3 cells. As 2 rows combined would have to have 4 stars, right? For sure, must. Exactly 4 stars. So here one star in these 3 cells, one star in these 3 cells, and other star in these 3 cells. So this cell would have to be a star now. Okay. So again, if you see last 2 rows, you have exactly 2 regions that are totally inscribed inside those 2 columns, I would say. Not last 2 rows, last 2 columns. If you see, the region with the 2 number and the region with the 4 number are totally inside those 2 columns, which means those will have 4 stars. So this cell cannot be a star now, right? Which means that one of these stars will have to be in one of these 2 cells. So this cell cannot be a star, and all these cells cannot be a star. So you have 2 stars already in this last column. So this cell would have to be a star now, which eliminate this cell and this cell as being a star. So both of these can be unshaded here. A very difficult puzzle, I would say. Really a difficult one. So okay. Anything else do we get here? Can this cell be unshaded here for the 2 region? So if you have this cell as unshaded, I see something here is that okay, one of these 3 cells would have to be shaded because you cannot have all these 4 cells and unshaded, and one of these 4 cells would have to be unshaded, which means that this is the common cell. If we shade this cell, okay, nothing very complicated here is logic here is okay, I get something here is that if we unshade this cell, so to make sure that these 7 cells cannot have continuous 4 unshaded cells, this cell would have to be shaded, right? I'm sorry, if I shade this cell, one more cell to be shaded would have to be this cell, and now this cell gets stranded here, because if this cell is not shaded here, what happens here is that one of these 2 cells and one of these 3 cells would have to be shaded, and you cannot have 3 shaded cells in a 2 region. So this cell would have to be unshaded. Again this cell would have to be unshaded now. Same logic, because if I shade this cell, one of these 3 cells and one of these 4 cells would have to be shaded, and the common cell can only be this, and this cell cannot go out now because all the shaded cells would have to be connected to each other. So which means that this cell would have to be unshaded, and now because of that logic, okay, if I shade this cell would have to be shaded, and the cells cannot go out, and if I shade this cell would have to be shaded, and these 5 cells will be unshaded. Superb logic, guys, superb logic. This 2 region is giving an excellent logic, very sharp logic. So if you shade this cell would have to go out somewhere. If it go out this way, it is not possible, right? It cannot go out this way, and if it goes out this way, all these cells would have to be unshaded, and you get 5 unshaded cells here. So which means that this cell would have to be unshaded, and both of these cells become shaded, this cell becomes unshaded. Excellent logic, superb logic, guys, superb logic. And does that give us anything here? Okay, sorry, this seems to be a really difficult puzzle, guys. Now where can we continue the puzzle? So this is not a shaded cell, both of these cells would have to be shaded. Okay, this seems to be a really difficult puzzle, guys, because I don't see anything much here now, or either we are missing something here. So both of these would have to be shaded. Okay, nothing much here. Can we get something from the star battle thing? Okay, I see something with the connectivity logic here. Can this shaded cell get okay, superb here. I see the connectivity logic here is that this group of shaded cell cannot connect to this group of shaded cell. So this group of shaded cell and these group of shaded cells cannot connect to each other, because there are 2 ways to do that. If either this cell is shaded, this cell would have to be unshaded, and both of these cells cannot be shaded, because you need to have 1 star in one of these 2 cells, right? So I'll just mark that here. So you need to have 1 star in one of these 2 cells, which means that both of these cannot be shaded. So one of the possibilities is already eliminated, and if you unshade this cell, you already eliminate the possibility of connecting to this shaded cell, which means that this group of shaded cells would have to connect, or would have to go out using this way. There is only one way, and we can go out only this way. Okay, so, and this group of shaded cell now would have to connect, cannot connect this way, because then you will have more than 4 shaded cells in that group. So we would have to connect this way, and okay, so this cannot be shaded because all these 4 cells would have to be unshaded. Already 4 would be fulfilled, and this cannot be shaded because all these 4 would have to be unshaded. So both of these are unshaded. So this would have to be shaded now, which makes this as unshaded and this as shaded. Excellent. So no, this also has unshaded, I'm sorry. So this also is unshaded now, and this would have to go out this way, and okay, so this becomes a shaded cell now, because 3 cells are already unshaded. So both of these cells become shaded now. This becomes unshaded, this becomes shaded, and this becomes unshaded. What an excellent logic, guys. What an excellent logic. We totally forgot about the connectivity logic here. Now we get a star here, a non-star here, and okay. Okay, so we are getting only a very few logics here, a very difficult puzzle genre, I would say, but really enjoying. Very tough. It seems to be a 5-star puzzle, not even a 4-star puzzle here, but a really wonderful puzzle, I would say. How an author would have constructed this puzzle, too many sharp deductions here, and every time we'll have to change the logic that we are approaching, change the logic that we are seeing in the puzzle. Sometimes star battle, sometimes connectivity, sometimes 3 shaded cells and 3 unshaded cells. It's really a difficult puzzle genre, I would say, a really difficult hybrid puzzle. And with that we'll continue the puzzle. Okay, so one of these two cells would have to be a star, and these 3 cells would have the another star here. I suspect I have something with the one region here, because what an excellent logic, guys. What an excellent logic. Superb. So what happens if this is not a star? The moment you eliminate this cell as a star, both of these cells would have to be a star. And now the 2 cell region, I mean to say the 2 number region, cannot have stars in both of these cells, because you have 2 stars already in that row and 2 stars already in this row. What a sharp deduction here, which means that this cell would have to be a star. We can eliminate this cell as star, and this row, the 7th row already has 2 stars, so these cannot be stars. Now the 4 number region would have to have a star here and here. That eliminates a star from here, gets a star here. Both of these cells cannot be a star, so that gives a star here and eliminates star from here. So you eliminate star from all the other cells from that row and get a star here. Eliminates this cell as a star, and what an excellent logic. So eliminates this cell as a star, you get a star here, and eliminates this cell as a star, you get a star here. Awesome. So anything else here? Okay. Okay, I get one more logic here, is that can this cell be unshaded? So if you unshade this cell would also be unshaded, and you have 4 unshaded cells, which means this cell would have to be shaded. That gives you a star here, that eliminates star from here, and that gives you star in one of these 2 cells. So okay, so we can mark all these star cells as unshaded cells here. Okay, and so this cell cannot be a unshaded cell now, because then this shaded cell will go up, and you already have 2 shaded cells, so this shaded cell cannot go out anywhere. So this would have to be shaded cell now. And okay, okay, so do we get anything else here? So this cell becomes unshaded here. I didn't mark that here. And now this group of shaded cells will have to go this way. Okay, so if I unshade this cell and this cell would have to be shaded. Superb. So if I unshade this cell, both of these cells would have to be shaded, because of 3 consecutive unshaded cells, this cell would have to be shaded, and this group of shaded cell has to come out. So both of these cells would have to be shaded. Not possible. So this cell would have to be shaded now, and if I unshade this cell, both of these cells would have to be shaded, and unshade both of these cells. Okay, so I get a contradiction here. Excellent logic, guys. Excellent logic. So what happens here is, if I unshade this cell, I have to shade both of these cells to make this make sure that this shaded cell has to come out. which makes both of these cells as unshaded because of groups of shaded cells here. And now this group of shaded cell cannot come out, because then 2 will violate. You have only 2 shaded cells possible here, and anyway you cannot take this group of shaded cells outside, which means that this cell would have to be shaded, and this cell would have to be unshaded now. And okay, so one of these shaded cells would have to be in these 2 cells, right? Now one of these shaded cells would have to be in these 2 cells. Sorry, I can mark that. So both of these cells so both of these cells cannot be shaded, and now this column has only one shaded cell here, so one cell remaining for the star. So this would have to be star here, which makes this cell as unshaded, and the shaded cells has to come out this way, so all the other cells would have to be unshaded. This would be a shaded cell now. And so one of the tough logic I can see here is that these two cannot connect. Both of these shaded cells cannot connect to each other. There is no way they can connect using this area. So if I connect using this area, not possible, right? One of the possibilities is eliminated, and if this is unshaded, the other possibility is also eliminated. So I see that there is a logic here is that both of these shaded areas cannot connect through this area, so it has to connect using the upper part, and this shaded cell has to connect using the upper part. So both of these becomes unshaded, both of these become shaded here, and one of the shaded cell would have to be in these 2 cells. So again, so this shaded cell has to go out this way, because it cannot go using the 2 cell region, because only 2 cells can be shaded, out of which one is already shaded. So it cannot go using the downward path, it has to go using this path, and again using this path. Okay, so this cell is unshaded here. You cannot have a shaded cell here, because then it cannot connect either this way or this way, right? So the 2 cell would have to have one shaded cell again. How is that possible? Okay, so if you unshade this cell will be shaded, and both of these cells would be unshaded. Again, there is no connection here, so this cell would have to be shaded. That gives you a star here and star here. Superb. And okay, all the stars are already placed, so a very minute puzzle is pending. I would say a very small part of puzzle is pending. This would have to be shaded because 3 unshaded cells are already there, so both of these would be unshaded, this would be shaded, and this would be shaded, because you cannot have 4 continuous unshaded cells. And so how many cells you have shaded already in this region here? 14 region. There will be exactly, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, so 8 9 10 11 12 13. So one of the cells would have to be shaded. So as you can see, 4 cells are already shaded in this area, so both of these will be unshaded, this will be shaded, and this will be unshaded. Okay, and in this 4 cell region, 2 cells would have to be more shaded. 2 cells are already shaded, 2 cells are remaining. So for the connectivity, one of these cells would have to be shaded. And okay, so this cell, if not shaded, this cell would have to be shaded, and you have 4 unshaded cells, so this cell would have to be shaded, and both of these cells are unshaded here. Okay, so have we marked all the stars here? We have marked all the stars, if I am right. So is there any contradiction here? Okay, just a second guys. Okay, so I think so we have completed this puzzle. I don't see any contradiction over here. Yeah, 4 cells shaded here, 3 cells, 13. Okay, so I think with that we have completed this gorgeous puzzle. excellent puzzle by Tom Coward. I really enjoyed solving this puzzle. I would say a very tough puzzle here. And as you can see here, we have marked all the shaded cells and unshaded cells, and there is no such group of shaded or unshaded cells which have four consecutively shaded or unshaded cells, and all the stars are placed in the unshaded cells, right? And with that we complete this puzzle. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was an excellent puzzle by Tom, a really mind-blowing puzzle, a very fun genre, I would say, fun hybrid puzzle. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Do like and comment if you want us to solve any other Sudoku variant or a puzzle genre, and don't forget to subscribe the channel. Thank you.